again, a 4th pick LC could be possible here from the Dire. Disruptor has been a popular support today. Radiant still needs one. Could go that direction. Rubik is still on the board. He wouldn't be bad here. I'm sure they're going to pick their 5 support here. They still need it, and it wouldn't give too much away yet. With a Shadow Demon.
Silencer.
So they go Silencer for the Batrider Silencer combo. Again, though, is that a core or a support? I'm leaning more towards support. But has the versatility of being both.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Yeah, no, I was doing that. I've casted the NA region several times over these last couple of days, and I was hopping in their channels on TeamSpeak, and I mean they're fine with that. And a fair amount of them know me as well. I mean, I don't go back with them like Grant does necessarily, but I mean they're not like stingy on it. I haven't encountered that at least. Nyx Assassin 4th pick. Nyx Assassin 4th pick. Wow. So Sand King off lane, Mirana mid.
Seconds to go.
Unless they want a Nyx off lane, I guess they could do that
5
just as easily.
Seconds.
But they still need their 1 position. So they don't go the LC direction. So we're gonna maybe get some information here. They might just go their safe lane here with this pick. Who would be good here still? Sven, as always, would be a solid pick, I feel like. More and more news coming out today. So resolution officially announced. Called it all along. TA pick coming out.
10 seconds to go.
For the Radiant. So that pretty much secures the idea of Silencer being a support here.
Radiant team ban.
They should be in Viper here. Isn't Viper good against TA? But I guess they're expecting Mirana to be mid. They could go Viper in like a safe lane Mirana though.
5 seconds.
Eh, maybe not.
Radiant's pick.
They banned Faceless Void. The Radiant side. It's a Juggernaut ban from the Dire. They collapse. The crowd goes wild. So what is that safe laner going to be?
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dire's pick.
Phantom Lance.
I almost said Phantom Lance earlier too. Didn't say it though. Yeah, honestly, they might have their own casters for the 2-0 game for that well play tournament.
5
I think that they probably do have their own casters, so that's if anything probably why I didn't hear anything about it. Because again, the casting I was doing for 2-0 on these last couple of days was for a completely different event. They just didn't actually have any English casters for it. Yeah, right, Desrin. But like people were saying, if anything, maybe for the roster side at least, it kind of does make sense with the whole September 1st. You know, maybe contracts just starting and whatnot. So that's very possible. All right, they're running out of time. Safe laner, Terrorblade. Morphling. Hey, called it.
Time to select from all these things.
So they go the Morphling. Alright, so who's playing what? MNT, Earthshaker, Dendi on the TA. Mind control. Mind control Batrider. Mind control's playing some funky heroes today. He's played Earthshaker, Beastmaster, and now Batrider. I love it. I love these in-houses. Black's on PL. Ramzes is on Morph. Always want to fly is on Nyx. You have LeBron playing AA. FN on Miranda. And Aloha Dance on the Sand King. Alright, here we go. All right, so it was a Morphling final pick here. Ramzes will be playing it. It's going to be Nyx in the offlane, Sand King as the 4 position. Mirana mid, so Mirana versus TA mid. Earthshaker roaming, Batrider offlane, Silencer 5 support, and Phantom Lancer in the safe lane. The Han Dream Team. Who knows, right? Who knows? That would be kind of fun to see that lineup. Limp, Mickey, Hanskin, Jonas, and Fan, and Sania. That could actually work, too, because Hanskin would be the 5 and Sania the 4. You'd have Jonas Fan the 3, Mickey the 2, and then Limp the 1. He could definitely play the 1. That would be kind of a fun lineup to see come together. I don't think that's going to happen at all, but more likely scenario is the possibility of Limp and Chessie getting back together, in my opinion. And going somewhere, you know, dare I say complexity? Like they haven't announced 2 players yet. They just have Swindlemelons, Z-Freak, and Moo, so could swap around some roles there. I've been hesitant with that, though, because I've been suggesting that Swindlemelons is going to stay in the 3 position. It seems like he just likes that role better, but I mean, at the same time, he's going to be willing to make sacrifices for the sake of, you know, making a good team, right? So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, the 2 brothers. I mean, it's former State Green. They've done it before. Trying to talk like it isn't a sure thing. I don't have any inside information. I've always said that. Like, I have no inside information. It's just complete guesses on all these roster shuffles. I've called a couple. But then it's like, where did Hanskin and Jonas and Fan end up, right? And are Insani and Mickey going to actually stick with Team Tuho, or there's rumors that they're going to be part of this new Alliance squad, so who knows. Aloha Dance, Sand King, he's going to take a little bit of damage up here, but he's fine. They're trying to box out for the bounty rune, though. I am LGD Ame fan. He figured me out.
Ready? Well, if you say so.
Moo confirmed he's playing the 3? Did he really? Interesting. Yeah, no, that would make sense then, if that's the case. Because then, yeah, Limp and Chessie, you'd have Chessie in the 1 and Limp in the 2. Yeah, no, Alliance is going to be Loda with Bulldog, Sing Sing. I was trying to think of, like, really popular streamers, but I can't keep going on with that. I don't think Bulldog's coming back. I've said that before. God damn it, is this true?
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Out of my way!
Wait,
Denied.
this is an old... Yeah, that's an old page. I was going to say. I was like, Matt is back too? That's some harassment there in the middle lane. He just posted it, so he's trolling, yeah. That's funny, though. The trolls continue. He's in such a good spot with his streaming career. It's just like, unless he just truly has that drive to be a competitive player and not as concerned about, you know, making the great money he's making from being a full-time streamer, then maybe, but I don't see it. From what I've heard him say in the past as well, I just don't see it happening. So we got a try versus, I guess, a duo up here. Or Shaker trying to stop the bounty root grab. But this is interesting. Sand King, Whirl Strike. He's living life on the edge. Trying to get the turn kill on him maybe next time. Oh, staring death in the face. And he takes out death. LeBron, I almost said LeBron James. Might as well. LeBron James finishes him off right there.
Yes.
So maybe next time, yo. Middle matchup, 14-6 TA, 12-2 Marana. Bottom lane, Nick's Assassin. Going to be harassed here. Last word comes out. Those auto attacks are the Glaives of Wisdom, so smart. Going to be stunned black. Did have a mango for a Spirit Lance, but did not want to chase that. He would need to run him down, and at the tower, Impale was ready, so yeah, it probably wasn't going to happen. What did the Grand tweet? What are we linking here? Super excited to cast. Oh, yeah, no, I saw about that. I'm excited for that event, the King's Cup. It's cool to see events like that popping up, too. It's essentially, they're qualifiers for the BTS event that's going to be happening. A lot of good players in this game. Yes, sir, there is. This is the European FPL in-house league, so you're really only going to have, you know, big-name players in it. It's a way for them to compete at a high level without having to scrim as a full team. It's fun to watch these. This is our third one we're casting today personally. And something I plan to do a lot over the next month especially, as we're still waiting for, you know, events to get started and everything. So hit that follow button if you haven't yet, as that's something we're going to do plenty on this stream. I stream every day, Monday through Friday. I will not be streaming next Monday, though, with that said, because it is a holiday here in the U.S. and I'm going to be out of town. But usually every Monday through Friday. Anyways, top lane, mind control. He gets a kill onto Sand King, but at what cost for him? Waveform goes through. And Ramses will take out mind control. Marana going all the way back to base, so TA going to get even further ahead. Let me take a look at the leaderboards, actually. Mind Control is 2-0. The league just started today, so most players only have 1 to 2 games. It says, I think this is officially like the 3rd or 4th game to be played in the new season here, so. But yeah, Mind Control is the only player that's 2-0. And the American regions officially starts today as well. It's obviously not going to start until later tonight, but it does officially start.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Where can we see the leaderboard? I don't know if it's public, to be honest. I'll show it to you guys after this game here to give you an idea. Again, it's like literally, it's like there's really not much to look at yet because again, it just started today. But
Dire's middle tower is under
I can show it to you guys after this game here for those that are interested. Nice find onto the 5 support silencer there. Gonna rotate back mid, but Dendi should be fine. He's got a lot of farm early on. They bring him a kilo, the power treads. Morphling also has a lot of farm though. Ramsey is having the free farm at the top lane. The Lincoln Sphere, very likely going to be his first item choice. We saw the Morphling earlier game. The knock of the Lincolns was a different pace of a game with the F-plate ASAP. But yeah, this game Lincoln's going to be able to go for that. They're trying to kill F here. God, he is so freaking slow between the trap and the curse. And he gets to the shrine. They pop the shrine and he still dies. Worst case scenario right there. And Dendi wants more. The Fissure Stun comes out. Cannot run down the AA though, but Sand King, oh, the Minor Totem auto attack. The Enchant Totem even is not enough. And Sand King evades death right there. Yeah, I heard something about it's going to be public as well, but I don't know if it actually is yet, so. Take a look at the overall net worth here for the teams, as far as the players go. Yeah, Batrider 1,000 gold saved up. So not going to be building a Drums, going to be going straight Blink Dagger here. Drums just seems so good. But Blink, of course, allows... It's just a question if he gets that Blink, gets a kill with it right away, then, of course, you could argue it's better value, but see what happens there. TA going to be stunned out. They find LeBron Dota, though. He cannot escape that. The Fissure blocking off the path of Sand King as well. Burrow Strike is up. Gonna have to use it here. Magic Stick. Is it enough? God, the sticky Maypalm's adding up. Mike Joe wants to chase. Auto attacks coming up for Silencer on FN, though. And the curse goes up. I think that is not going to be enough. Okay. Yeah, he even needs the tree, so he is fine. Nice support there from FN.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Fakey Santa Claus. Unfortunately, this is going to be my last game, man. I wish I could, trust me, especially seeing the viewership and everything like this. I really wish I could, but I'm going to be leaving out of town after this game here. But, as I said, I will be doing this throughout this next month plus, as events are still kind of starting to get going here, and FPL is going to be pretty active as a result. I know Grant has the North American region locked down pretty well, but I will be here for the European region. And I do plan to do that pretty much on my streams. I stream Monday through Friday. Every day, and I even will dabble into the North American region as well. As I said, if anything, I'll cast games that Grant isn't casting
Dyer's middle tower is
on top of that.
attack.
So, gonna do my best to get you guys these games here with a bit of fun casting, and even have like co-casters come on here and there and hanging out. So, but yeah, so that's the status as far as what to expect for the stream here today and moving forward. Can somebody explain the FPL to me? All right, so essentially how it works, I should actually have a command for this, but essentially how it works, it's an in-house league where it's an invite only. In this case, there's a European region and a North American region. You can get vouched by somebody that's allowed to vouch, or a council of voters, usually like the high-tier players that everyone knows. They can vouch for players, so it's not necessarily MMR-based. If they think you're a good player, or they played with you before, they'll invite you to this league. It's with the intentions of having what would be pub games, essentially, but in an organized format. How it works, people queue up like you almost would normally in-game with this client here. Once there's 10 people queued up, they then get put into this lobby on the website. There's then 2 captains that are chosen. Each captain drafts players back and forth like you would for a hero draft. So you draft players back and forth, kind of like dodgeball style, or kickball style, whatever you want to say. And then once the teams are formed, you then go into the actual game, you do the normal hero draft, and you just play it out from there. If you win the game, you get a plus MMR. It's its own MMR system. And then at the end of the season, I don't know how long it lasts, but at the end of the season, the top players get a portion of whatever the prize pool is. So there you go. That's kind of a breakdown of how the FPL works. Yeah, it's a mix of both a way for elite players to kind of play against other elite players constantly, both for practice, but also just to get better and less toxic games. But then also give opportunity for people like Mind Control to feed at the top lane, as we see right there. Also give lesser experienced players maybe a chance to make a name for themselves. I mean, there's plenty of players that have made a name for themselves through these in-house leagues. From my understanding, Mind Control is actually one of those. Sumail is, of course, a very popular one. Without the in-house leagues, there's probably... Sumail probably wouldn't be where he is today, to be honest. So, and the list goes on. So, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under Radiant's top tower has been destroyed.
Oh, they find Mind Control again. Ice Blast is not going to hit. He does pop the drums, so he actually did go drums. Okay. He just wasn't finding any components initially. Tisk.
Dire has fortified its structures. Dire's bottom
T
tower
comes in
is
just in
under
case.
attack.
Not necessary, though. Bottom lane. Black and Soxa pushing it out. Aloha Dance is trying to thwart it off with that Sandstorm. Playing some Darude, but that's not going to be enough of a deterrent. And easy tower kill as a result. What is Black going for? He is going the first item defusal. Love seeing that. He's got a lot of build, even with Soul Ring here. But yeah, he's going to go defusal. Whenever I see an Axe queued up first for a Phantom Lancer, I kind of just go, what are you doing? That hurt. But Black's doing it right, so good to see. Earthshaker, he's dead. Nyx Assassin. And Vendetta kill right there.
Regeneration.
There's no minimum MMR requirement, guys. That's been made very clear. There's no, like, actually, like, you have to be... Like, obviously, if you're, like, a 3K player, they're not even going to remotely think about it. But if they've happened to play with you before, even if you're, like, a 5,500 player, and they know you, they trust that you're at least skilled enough to be, you know, be able to compete / not toxic, then there's a chance you can get an invite. But you also have to know people, to be fair. No, I don't... We don't have access to the player drafts, unfortunately. You have to actually be playing in the game to get into that lobby, so I have no clue like who was drafted in what order. There's no information on that. Meanwhile, AA going down. That's a Desolator already for TA, Jesus.
Dire's middle tower is under siege. Dire's structures have been fortified. Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Liking the Radiant team a little bit more right now. With Phantom Lancer and TA doing well, but Morphling, Lincoln Sphere is... It's a coming here for Ramses. It's a coming. That Blink, though, is also just about finished, and we're going to start seeing TA a lot more involved. You got Phantom Lancer, the Diffusal Blade, being worked on, as mentioned earlier. Actually has that 4-man choke currently in his backpack. I wonder if he's going to switch it in if he gets open on here. Is he doing that? He might be microing it in that sense. Yep, there's the open, but no.
Yes,
the Impel misses.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What are you talking about? You're in trouble.
A mysterious force.
Opposite game, you should be able to do the same. What do you mean? I'm literally doing that right now.
Has been
That's a Dire Courier kill and a hero kill. Double damage rune will help with that.
Radiant's bottom
Roshan.
tower is being attacked. Bad news for you fans of towers out there.
This is going to be a quick Roshan, Jesus. With the Desolator
Radiant's bottom
and a
tower
nice
is
little
under
double
siege.
damage rune.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And Dendi going to pick up the Aegis. So Dendi already has an Aegis as well. With the Blink Deso combo, we're only 15 minutes in. Yeah,
Radiant's
Morphling, you need to get the
bottom
hell on
tower
out of
is
there.
being attacked. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Yeah, no, I was saying that earlier, guys. I have access to the NA
Radiant's
TeamSpeak
bottom
as
tower
well.
is under siege.
I don't have access to the
Dire's
European
top
TeamSpeak,
tower
though,
is under
unfortunately.
siege.
I haven't got that information yet.
Dire's top tower has been destroyed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No. You're in trouble. You're getting confused what I meant. So I'm in the lobby. I have that access. I'm in the lobby. If you go in game right now and watch it, you'll hear my voice in game. Like I'm actually in the game. That's already taken care of. What I was talking about, the player draft specifically, that happens through the website itself. That's a completely different system. That doesn't happen in game. That happens to the website, and it's all automated. You can't. There's not a lobby that you join on the site. It just automatically puts the players in, and then they draft the players real quickly. We're in the game though.
Great teamwork, you vicious thugs.
It's another find there on a Sand King. Diffusal blade just about there. I don't have much hope for the dire side, man. God, we're seeing a lot of Morphling games today. Just never seems like to do well either. I'm not gonna kill here. Nope. Good magic wand use there. Stays alive.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
No go for the
Dire
Morphling.
has fortified its
Although
structures.
Lincoln Sphere is finished now, but again, he needs the Eth Blade before he's actually a bit of a
Dire's
threat.
top tower is under siege.
And it just doesn't seem like they're going to have enough time to do so. It's again, it goes back to the mentality of a Morphling in general. He needs a bit of time, and Radiant Sad is doing a good job of not giving him that time. Phantom Lancer could be in trouble here. Doppelganger's backwards, goes back on a Sand King with the illusions. Dendi, of course, there as well to deal a majority of the damage and finish the job. And that's a tier 2 tower killed on top of that. Mirana, FN as the Yasha, going to be going towards a Manta, but is Manta style really going to do much either at this point? Honestly, this is almost a game where, like, I would have rather seen him go for the Axe. Just have more presence as far as the magic burst with the team makeup and allow Morphling to be that right-click threat for you guys. But I don't know, it's on and off.
This should be interesting.
Not that Yasha and the Manta is bad here by any means. But it just seems that this is going to be too slow of a game right now for the Dire side to want to win this. Yeah, I mean, the NA is always going to be a little more BM/toxic. Perhaps funny. Although, yeah, this season so far, at least, I mean, it's been pretty legit from what I've seen. I mean, people shit talk in TeamSpeak, like that's just boys being boys, as they say. Like I don't look too much into that. I don't think there's actual drama there, like Reddit and people like to make.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
I shouldn't
is
have
under siege.
opinions on players' builds. They are the best of the best. Oh, you're right. Nope, I shouldn't be saying anything
Dire's
on their
middle
builds.
tower is being attacked.
You're 100% right. Sorry.
Dire's
Everyone
middle
is playing
tower
100%
being
perfect.
destroyed.
And they do not deserve any kind of criticism whatsoever. Suggesting another build. I don't even know how to answer that. If I was saying Mirana's fucking idiot for going Yasha, what is he doing? He should be going Ags, then I think you would have warrant to what you're saying. But what I said was, I think Ags would actually be a pretty good item this game too. I don't think Yasha's a bad item, but I would have been curious to see him go Ags, and arguably it could have been better. Tell me how that is a wrong thing to say.
Illusion. Coin for me.
Nyx gets picked off. Phantom Lancer's 1,700 gold saved up. That was an Echo Slam. Ice Splash came out in response. Lasso pulls in the Sand King. Global Science, and they'll secure that kill, but I don't think they're going to catch Morphling. That's a target they really would have wanted. Would you be interested in something that can pull up the list of players in the FPL? Of course I would, absolutely. I would love that. Oh! Nyx was there and then he wasn't. Holy shit. Good old Sentry Ward, MVP right there. TA going in. Dendi is just fucking wrecking. Double kill for him. AA is going to be chased down as well. The traps are strong. Tries to speed up with an Ice Vortex. That's not going to work. This is already getting too out of control, man. Epicenter comes out. It's level 1, though. They just kind of laugh it off. And Dance also goes down. This is just not going to work. This is going to be another very quick game. Man, the back-to-back in-house league games. It's going to end in a matter of 25 minutes or so.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Yeah, I always find that amusing when people suggest that or make that comment of you should never flame a player or talk or criticize or talk about an item that they picked and say it's bad, because they always make it like, again, there's limits, right? And it's something that I've always think I've done very well personally throughout Han and into Dota 2, and I make a point because I do agree to an extent. There's routes you should go about doing it, but just because I'm a 3K player watching these guys doesn't mean I can't have my personal opinions and at least my, word it in the way, like I said, what I always try to do is word it in the way of, I don't know, I don't maybe agree with this idea, / I'm curious what they were thinking. There's statements to make that'll make it, okay in the end. But I refrain from saying, making flat out bold statements of he's doing it wrong. Why did he go this item? It sucks. Things like that.
The prize is mine.
If they kill Dendi here, that's big. Global Science, though. Refraction goes up. He's going to be fine for now. Got with the arrow. Then Meld is up as well. They don't see him. They don't have detection. A Hurricane Pikes away. And Nyx Assassin going to go down. The Echo Slam in the face. Morphling also caught in the midst of that. He waveforms out, going that strength form. Lake of Spear, something pops it off right there. Spear lands forward, though. He's going to go for the TP. It's not going to happen, though. Fisher connects. He's dead for 50. No buyback. And again, 14,000 net worth lead. That's, I almost want to say they should think about GGing here. It's their comeback mechanic this game is not the greatest.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower
Down goes the bottom tier 3.
Radiant's bottom
A
tower
good Silencer kill as the Epicenter combo comes out. But Phantom Lancer just going to right-click Sand King. Nice job with the Sandstorm. And actually, they did kill Phantom Lancer. Okay.
Dire's top tower is
Oh,
under
they only lost the tier 3 tower, actually. It's not too bad. They're going to get a third kill. Not a bad. Was there any buybacks? No.
Dire's top
That was
tower
actually a
is
better
under
hole than I
attack.
would have thought there.
It'll probably be fine.
God, this TA, though, man, has an Orchid as well. 18,000 net worth at almost 25 minutes. Jesus. Yeah, there's plenty of times where the casters are actually wrong, too. I mean, like you said, with that Blade Mail pickup, for example, on Samael against the Sniper, that ended up paying off big time.
You came too
But
close.
to sit here and I don't even know why I'm going on. I'm just actually going to stop. This is not going to go anywhere. I'm going to focus on catching the game. Bat Rider, He's hunting. He's got that blink. Moonlight Shadows is up, though, so not going to give him the opportunity. Aegis for Dendi. So Morphling go on the Manta style. Not going to be going the Eth play, not going the shotgun build here. Wants the Manta, more split push. Ways to remove things such as the Orchid. Nyx actually has almost got an Axe finish. That's going to be great help in the turtle game. Considering where we're at, that seems like that's a good item to have. That means he's not getting things like Blink, but again, with they're having to play much more defensive this game, so the logic is there for the Axe pickup. What's up, Red Groste? Do you know how boring a cast would be if there was never any questioning items or skill builds or anything in a game? Like, Mirana? Oh, she gets away with the Manta style, but it's not going to be enough. It's a good Manta split initially, but Nyx is going to burrow up now with that new Axe of his and try to turtle as much as he can. Look at Phantom Lancer just sends the illusions in, though. Spike Carapace will stun a couple. The Echo Slam right on top. They're going to kill Phantom Lancer. He just got that Axe, so he is not buying back. And that's at least the Rax killed. Sand King is down as well, so is AA. It's all of a sudden just Morphling and... Okay, that might actually do it. The old chat's coming out. There's the GG's happening. And now the game is going to be officially over. Sorry, I got a little distracted there, so. But still got to watch the game at least quite a bit. Well, 28 minutes in. Could have even been sooner. Another easy victory. Mind Control's 3-0 to start. Oh, yeah, I did say I would show the leaderboards here. Is it actually updated? Oh, no, he's 4-0, actually. I just hadn't updated it. Let's see. Yeah, so here are the current standings for the European region. Again, it literally just started today, so it's not there's not really too much to take from it yet.